How Google really decides which local businesses show up first. Today we're talking about how Google really decides which local businesses show up first. If you run a service business, this affects you more than you think. For context, I've spent years working with service businesses, and before that I ran one myself. So I look at local search from the owner's side, not just the marketing side, because Google already makes a decision about visibility. Long before you post, long before you change your website. Most businesses never see how that decision is made, so they focus on the wrong things. Let me explain what's actually going on. Most people think local visibility works like this. You post more, you tweak the website, you copy what competitors are doing, it feels logical, it feels productive, but local search doesn't work like that anymore. And this is where a lot of time gets wasted. Google looks at three things. First, relevance, how clearly your business matches what someone is searching for. Second, distance, how close you are to the searcher at that moment. Third, prominence, how real and trusted your business appears online. Everything else supports these three, not the other way around. This used to be simpler, but competition increased, spam increased, and Google got much better at filtering noise. That's why old advice doesn't work the same way today. Doing more doesn't automatically help. Doing the right things clearly does. Here's a mistake I see all the time. Businesses do more posts, more changes, more tools, but they never fix the foundation. And when the foundation isn't clear, everything else struggles. Here's a simple way to think about this. First, make your business very clear. What you do, where you do it, who it's for. Second, make it consistent. Same details, same signals, everywhere Google looks. Third, make it active in the right places. Not everywhere, just where it matters. You don't need to do everything. You need to do the right things properly. I see this with service businesses all the time. They're good at what they do. Customers are happy. Work is solid. But Google doesn't see that clearly. Once that gap is fixed, things start to move. Not overnight, but consistently. You can ignore a lot of noise. You don't need constant changes. You don't need every new tool. You don't need to chase trends. Clarity beats activity. Every time. This is how local visibility really works. Not complicated. Not flashy, just clear and consistent. This is based on real local work, and I share the details by email.